Alright everybody, how are we doing? Good evening and welcome back to Terra Invicta. I hope you're all doing well. I am very excited for the stream to kick off. I'm not sure what's going on with the bot, but who cares? We're actually live, which is good. It's good to see you, Gurgly. Hey Hayden, hey Kite, hey T-Rem. How you all doing? Thanks for being here for the start of the stream. I really appreciate it. What have we got going on? Space mission control is going to be viable at T3 around Mercury. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about mission control. We are quite tight on it. Yeah, having some chocolate for cash. Lovely. Did you enjoy your holiday, T-Rem? Are you back in the UK? It sounded like you're having a nice time last time. A little bit jealous. Solar-powered fleet command, truly future tech. It is future tech. Okay, so we are getting ready for pretty much the end of the world. Oh, what is this track? The aliens have indeed established the alien nation, an alien administration in India, which now borders us in China. So there's a lot of stuff I want to get done in this stream. Hey, Naughty Jug. Oh, Elkson Hairy Dragons. That's a good catch. So we've got a lot we need to get done right now, and we don't have a lot of time to do it in. This is going to be tough. No more sunbeds for you. That's a shame. First of all, I need to move chat back up here, unfortunately. I thought I'd put an opaque background on it, but apparently not. I need to remember to move it around so you can actually see what's going on as things happen. I have to be a bit dynamic with chat. Okay. So the first thing I'd like to do is, at the moment, the alien admin is not allied with anyone, I believe. They're allied with Pakistan, Sudan, and they are allied with Russia. That is a problem. So they have a freedom of the seas level of 13, and Russia has the freedom of the seas level of 18.8. We have 14.8 in China. If we add that to Japan and we add that, I think we might edge them out, but I'm not sure. I haven't named a lot of these army names were inherited, Hayden. I haven't named them. So all the Chinese armies were inherited from taking over China, and I just haven't had time to name them yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm thinking about relocating our Australian and Japanese armies over to China and just putting them in a holding position in Lhasa or in Kunming provinces, because I need to be ready for an invasion, for a land war, essentially. Unfortunately, poor Nepal, Bhutan is in the middle of this sandwich, and it's probably going to get taken over at some point. So we're going to start off by moving these guys over. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that, Kite, honestly. That's why I want to move these armies beforehand, because I'm pretty sure I can relocate them back to their home countries if they get invaded for free. I can do, there is an option, I think, to airlift them home. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to move the 16th Armored Cavalry Regiment, the White Hands, who, of course, as we know, are veterans of war already, having defended Kazakhstan, and the 2nd Army Corps, the Pit Fighters. Where are they? They're not at their home region, whoever they are. Interesting. We're going to deploy them to Lhasa. It's actually just the main city. Did I do something weird there? Oh, I maybe ordered the wrong... Yeah, I think I didn't order them to deploy. I want you guys to deploy here, but I can't. Where are you? I obviously have to send you home before I can deploy you. They've obviously been in the wrong place this whole time. We'll send the Boreal Blood as well to Lhasa. We're going to send the Beast Marks as well. You need freedom. Do you need freedom of seas to airlift? Well, I'm still going to do it. I want these armies here. There's not going to do much defending Australia if they come streaming into China. So that's my decision, and I want to deploy them. Why can I not deploy this army? Which is weird. I could only deploy some, so I can deploy this army, but I can't deploy this army. What is going on? That's strange. Can I deploy the 57th Army? The mothership is on its way. Not the mothership, an assault carrier. So I can only deploy one army. Is it an influence problem? An ops problem? I'm not sure why I can't. Oh, so let's turn the music down. It's a bit too loud. I'm not sure why it's not letting me deploy all of these armies. That's probably a little bit too quiet. We'll see like that. No navy. Ah, of course I need a navy per army. That makes sense. Okay. I'm going to leave the Chinese armies where they are. I'm going to leave everything else where it is. But I just want to get a couple of extra armies here because I think we're going to have a big war if it gets to that. The other thing we need to do as soon as we begin the stream, really, is we need to sort out our new defensive ship class. Japan is allied. I allied everything last stream. We'll just confirm that. Everything should be allied with China. Let's do that beforehand. So we go to our allies. Everything we control is allied with China. Very important that it has that. So that's been sorted. But yeah, there's been a lot of discussion in Discord over the week as to what our new sort of ship that we're laying down in preparation for the aliens coming is going to be. And it's going to be a monitor. And after much discussion, we're going with the Artemis torpedoes. It was very close between the Artemis and the Anacondas. Where are the Anacondas? These guys here, very similar stats. Hey Don, how's it going? But the Artemis just kind of went out on the fact that they've got the 1,000 kilometer targeting range, which is the same, but it's their cruising speed. They can get up to a very high velocity, which might make a difference. So we're going to be building ships with 4 of these. We're going to be going with magazines, and each magazine will increase the amount of missiles they carry. For radiators, I think we can afford to put tin droplet on these, though it doesn't really matter because they're not generating heat. The engines are going to be... Are we actually unlocked them yet? Or are we still researching the engines? I need to check that. Right, I think they were going to be Dumbo engines, so we need to wait for that to complete. That's one thing that we need to wait to finish, is that research. We don't actually need the bigger fleet ships for what we're going to go for in time. Fleet combatants isn't going to complete quickly enough. I mean, if I really push it, I can get it done on the 15th of July, but then we have to lay down those hulls. We're going to rely on monitors for this. Mission for Mercury's on its way as well. We're not going to get Advanced Missile Warfare Doctrine done in time, unfortunately. And green laser batteries and stuff will be coming. I will also keep my eyes out for anything that can give us some more mission control. We also need to check our priorities and make sure that everyone is building army. I'm not going to build the ship yet, Here Be Dragons, because I need the engine to finish researching. So Caliphate's building army. Australia's not building army. I'm okay with that. They're not really going to get involved in this war. Japan is doing a slow build army. I'd rather they militarized rather than building army, honestly. So I'm going to give them an extra dot in military. I want China to be militarying as well, but really we need to get the army. Actually, I think military is a decent investment here. Okay, I think that's everything we can do right now. We're just waiting for... What we're waiting on right now is waiting for Dumbo Drive to finish researching. That's going to be our engine. And I also need to just quickly check when that fleet is arriving. So we go to aliens. I think it's Victor 67. Yeah, the Fallen Hope Assault Carrier is going to arrive on the 10th of June 2035. So we need to get as many missile ships built as possible before that date. Something else that I've noticed, we now have 2 new initiative stations in orbit of Earth. We need to take those out. I am going to dispatch our defense fleet to destroy those. I'm just going to check they haven't got any defenses. I'm pretty sure that they are just hab modules with nothing attached to them, but I'm not going to let the initiative get a foothold in space after everything they've done to us. So let's just deploy the Grey Wolf Pack is... that's the ship that's going to... the Pandora Gate... Oh wait, wrong thing. Hornier Jail is our combat fleet. The Pandora Gatekeepers is the ship that I believe is going to Mercury when we get that researched. Yeah, the Mishaps Block 2 Escort. And then we have this other fleet here, the Vulcanoid Lance, which is just 1 discount dreadnought that I can dispatch wherever I want to. So the Pandora Gate... No, the Hornier Jail are going to destroy these stations. So we're going to take out India 5 station first of all. Target fleet... Oh, this is actually a fleet. India 5 is a fleet. Okay, so there is an initiative fleet, but all I care about are their stations. We'll take out Cartier. Oh, I think this is the one that's in orbit of the moon, Extreme Earth Orbit. Yeah, that's the one that's been stuck out there for the entire game after it destroyed our station. So we take out Cartier station, get that done, and now we're going to have a look at orders for our team. Okay, don't worry about the ship not having a heatsink. We're not building the ship yet. I'm waiting for the engines to be researched. That's just me checking things out. We've got a lot of stuff to do before we get there. This is going to be pretty crazy. Okay. What is the situation in the Caliphate? When can we next side people? So we can normalize relations with Iraq on the 15th. We're still waiting for Oman to form a full government, I believe. 29 days. That is the only country that's here apart from Iraq, which is part of the Caliphate Federation, and Syria, which is currently not part of the Federation, but we do have a claim on it. Scarily, the Alien Administration has a claim on it as well. But I think, does the Alien Administration have a claim on every country in the world? Yeah, it does. So we need to federate with Syria, which I think we need to wait for the government to form there as well. Yeah, 46 days. But at the moment we are over on command points. So we need to... Oh, am I actually not in a turn right now? Let's finish that off. Probe has arrived. Project Exodus, okay. Complete transfer. Let's take me there. And I want you to destroy the hab, please. And then when they get another turn, I'm going to send them after the other station. North Africa, Middle East, pretty much, yeah, gurgly. Whew. Kind of jumping straight into this one, but there's a lot to get done. Okay, That army has returned to Melbourne, so once the other army has made it to China, I will dispatch them. Dumbo Drive has completed research. That's excellent. So I think this is the engine we want to use. Yep, Darkest Dungeon music. Good to catch, TRM. Okay, things to research. High on the list is anything that gives us more mission control. But we also want to be getting stuff like advanced railgun batteries and other batteries so that we can power up our layer defense arrays for when the aliens come. Targeting Computer 2, that overcomes ECM. That's not really that useful when we're fighting aliens. What else have we got? The Greater Caliphate is something I want to research eventually, but it's 50,000 research. We're not doing that anytime soon. That's -2 on Sabotage. New Council start with 40 XP. I think these are all just reduced things. We've got Their Purpose and Strategic Deception to research. We estimate we can increase our fleet and hab construction by 25% without inviting alien retaliation. I think that's kind of past, because we're going to be probably going to war when we destroy this assault carrier anyway. So I'm not too worried about that. Maglev trains, battery farms, cobalt dust radiator, foam metal armor, nanotube filament radiator, molten salt batteries, salt water batteries. There's a lot of stuff here I want to pick up. Armor struts is not a bad one either, if we want to build something tanky later on in the game. There's the advanced Nerva drive, but I think we ruled that out last time. The in-situ resource utilization module is, I think, really useful for getting this Lucky Strike events thing and getting rid of the dry hole events. It's like not an important research, but it's a quick one to just get out. Yeah, it's whether or not we're going to have room for it. Kite is the problem, because we're going in with 3 magazines. So I think it's a waste of time researching it right now for this engagement. What else have we got? Tungsten resistor jets. We ruled all of these out last time. I think it might be the in-situ resource utilization module for right now, just to get that knocked out. It's not going to take very long, only a month, and we should have some more research unlocked at that point. That means we can now start planning out our ship. So it is a monitor. It is going to be a standoff ship, I assume. Hull weapons will be, as I said, for Artemis torpedoes, with 3 magazines. It might be worth building one with a flag bridge. So a fleet coordination center led by a senior command and staff reduces mission control costs for the fleet by 20%. Only 1 ship per fleet may have this bonus. So we may build a command variant that just has 1 of these and 1 less magazine, because that 20% mission control cost is very, very good. For a radiator, I'm going to grab the tin droplet. It isn't really that expensive. For the batch, well, first of all, drive. We've got the Dumbo drive now. It's this one here. We'll put 6 on here. I want to check what that looks like in a second. Power plant has to be the solid core fission reactor 3. Battery, I mean, the difference between a lithium ion and a quantum, it's a little bit extra. We've got the resources to buy it. We may as well set it up for success. Armor, really don't need a lot of armor on these ships. They're not really made to tank. I am going to put armor on them. I'm not sure if I'm going to set it up. Yeah, strategic range medium, preferred combat range long. That sounds perfect for me. Let's have a look at propellant. So the alien ship has a speed of 1.1, a delta V of 1.1, if I remember that correctly. So we want to get this. I don't really need too crazy a transfer on these. I want to just check that ship. So we'll just cancel this for a second. I need to close this. Combat reactors hasn't completed yet, I don't believe. Let's have a look. So max combat acceleration is 1.1 Gs. So it's not too fast. There's 6 alien fusion torches is all that we know. So I think we don't need to push too hard in terms of the speed of these ships. We don't need to go too crazy in terms of their engines. Standoff is correct. So I have to rebuild it every time or it gets confused. Artemis, 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 Artemis. Magazine. Tin droplet. Quantum. So yeah, we do have the compact solid fission core reactor 1, but we don't have solid core fission reactor 2. In terms of researching that, if we wanted to do that before, I don't think we've got solid... We don't have the micro fission reactor, hasn't appeared yet as something we can research yet for compact. So I can't research the compact 2 or 3. And at the moment, the only generator we can fit on this ship is the 3. I'm going to have to build it again, unfortunately. Great. That's an unfortunate problem with the game. Missiles, Artemis, armor, just slap some armor on there for the moment. Magazine. Radiators, tin droplet. Quantum. And if I put the Dumbo back on, go back to power plant. The only thing I can equip right now is the Solid Core Fission 3 or the Solid Core Fission 2. I want to put the 3 on there just so we're safe. I want 6 engines. If I wanted to match... so this is Cruise Delta V, not Combat Delta V. I'm not sure what the difference there is. But we probably want... I mean, if we want to transfer to the moon, we need about 4 KPS, I believe. Not that I need to transfer to the moon, but I think that's pretty good. We have literally just researched Dumbo Kite, and I need to get these ships building. I need to get as many ships building as possible as soon as possible, so we have a fleet to meet them. So if we get Heavy Dumbo, we can switch to it when it comes up, but I need to get ships laid down now. Otherwise, we're not going to have anything to greet the aliens when they come. So I want to go from Earth. We'll go from... What's the name of our station? The one that's at high orbit. Daedalus Shipyard. And if I wanted to go to the moon, for example... Not Mercury, the moon. I did 4.3 KPS. So that might just be my target number is 4.3 KPS. But I could maybe get that up to like 20. How much is this costing me? 200 water, 66 volatiles, 139 metals, 27 exotics, and 1.9 fizzles. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. That's with no armor at all, though. But these are really just missile trucks. They're not really designed to... We will be deploying our other ships that do have armor in the front line when we attack, when we have this battle. So I'm really not worried about these ships not being armored. I mean, I could put 1 armor on the front just so they don't instantly die, but I don't really think it's worth very much. You put 54 with this design. The tool... Doesn't the drive tool tell you the combat thrust? I don't think it does. Let's have a look. Drive. Oh yeah, combat thrust. Yeah, 9 times. That's right. So it's got 9 times. That's right. I remember that from last stream. Yeah. So it should be more than what we need with what we have. I want to get the ship laid down pretty quickly so we can get moving on with things. Basically, we're going for quantity over quality here. We're just going to fire as many missiles as we can, as quickly as possible, at the enemy and try and overwhelm their PD. We're not looking at some greatly designed ship that's going to like beat them in the technological front. We're just going to fire all of the missiles. I need a name for the design. If someone wants to throw something into chat, I will take it as the option, as the design name. And then I'll create it as a command variant as well, and we'll build one of the command variant too. And I'll put everything into one fleet, and that will hopefully help with our mission control problems at the same time. Meanwhile, we will groove to the very cool soundtrack of Hard Spaceship Breakers. God, you can feel my stress coming out, can't you? I haven't really taken a second to like stop since the stream started, but I am really stressed. The Howacha. I've heard that word before. It's not like an Incan or a Mayan word. The Hacha. So Hatch's class, oh, look at this, it's reset to gunship. But it says monitor here. If I save this, will it save as a monitor or save as a gunship? Let's find out. That's okay. It doesn't need to transfer. Okay, and then I want to go back to this menu. I want to take the Hatcher class monitor and I want to upgrade it. And I want to remove one of these and replace it with a flag bridge. Only allowed on larger hulls. Does that mean I can't put it on this? I can. Okay, cool. I forgot to rename it though, but it's a Watcher Block 2. We know we need to build one Block 2. That is going to be Korean Gunpowder Arrow Launcher. Maybe I caught that from playing Age of Empires 2. Hey Razorback, we've just designed our defense ship. Alright, now we need to lay these down. So ship construction, we want to build these at Daedalus Shipyard. And we want one Howatcha Block 2. And then we want 2 Howatchas. And I'm going to queue them up one at a time. I'd like to meet the crew pilot on these. Here's your new spaceship to fight aliens. It's an unarmored combat craft full of explosives. Sounds great. Sign us up. Arcs, that's been the entire stream. You should have seen what we were doing with Marines when we got our hands on Marines. We put them in a rocket with an engine with no armor, and we'd launch them at space stations. And they did great work. Now, I could also build one at Crucible. In fact, I think I will. Let's get 4 running down. But these are all on Mars, so I'm not worried about building them at Mars. They're coming to Earth. Okay, we've laid down our first ships. 120 days to get those built. That's a big deal. Okay, and now we have a new turn. Right. Okay, first things first, we need to defend the Caliphate. Let's get that done before we do anything else so I don't forget. That would be a disaster if I let that happen. So let's get... Can Hard Python defend? She can. We'll get Hard Python to defend the Caliphate.
Protecting our interests.
Now, everybody else is currently set to advise missions. We probably want to change that up. Okay, we've got Russia is invading Bangladesh at the moment, which will probably give its control over to the servants. Then to the east of that, we've got Myanmar, who I don't think will be able to hold back. How many armies do they have? They have 10 armies at the moment. What is their... They're at information age, so they are using human forces. We need to try and get our military up as fast as possible. Let's have a look at XP. That's a very good point. So, Yomama is ready for a level up. Her espionage is at 21. Let's check there's nothing I want. I mean, I could give her Survivor. I could give her Criminal. I am still holding on to all of these criminal orgs. I could give her Criminal to free up some of my other orgs and get her Pavo Cartel, which is a very... and the Alien Organization, which are two very, very good criminal orgs, and the Lunaria Cartel. We could give her Criminal. Grants access to orgs not available to other councilors. Monthly income +1, -1 security in nations where unrest is 1 or less. We did that. We also launched them at the surface of Mars and told them if they didn't win, they weren't coming back. In fact, I think most of our base personnel for our Mars bases are just Marines that we've launched at the planet from orbit. I'm very tempted to get her Criminal. Very tempted to get her Criminal. I think that might be a really good shout. It's going to mean shuffling things around a little bit. But I think that will fix a lot of problems we've got with people like Hard Target. Oops, I dragged the wrong thing. I wanted to drag chat down here while we're thinking. So let's have a quick look. Pavo Cartel is +8 admin, +2 espionage, +1 persuasion, +2 security. Alum is +4 admin, and Lunaria is +4 admin. So that's +16 admin. Then we've got... She's currently got 3... 8, 9, 12. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, okay, she's got quite a lot of plus admin orgs on her, but we could move a few of them over. I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to give her Criminal. And then I'm going to move some of these around. So let's take Project Exodus Engineers. Well, let's first of all, what's Pavo Cartel? Pavo Cartel is +8, and it needs a 3. So let's get the International Money Fund off her. Can I not remove it off her to give her another... I want to give her Pavo Cartel. Can I equip it? No. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Okay, I'm going to have to get rid of Agrippa. And I'm going to have to get rid of Orion. That will free up enough for me to equip the Pavo Cartel. No, we don't, Demonicus. Unfortunately, I can't just combat drop from orbit anyone yet. Okay, Alien needs 2. I'm going to drop Echo Holdings. And we'll equip Alien. That's her back at 25 admin. I've still got one more cartel, the Lunaria cartel, which is +4 admin. Lu Yong is +5 admin. International Money Fund is +8. Project Exodus Engineer is +3. So we can take Project Exodus off her. Give her Lunaria cartel. That puts her at 25 admin, 23 espionage, which I really like. And then I have these very good orgs to give to somebody else. So let's look at Groucho Marx is not at capacity actually. She could take Project Exodus Engineers, for example. Hard Python has quite a lot free. Let's give him Project Exodus Engineers. The +5 science isn't huge for him actually. Is there anything else I could give him instead? I think just giving him the admin from it. It's only +3 admin though. Giving him Echo Holdings for +5 does give me the opportunity to give him something else. Maybe something a little bit more combat orientated. Is there anything here? There's Shiatet 13, but I don't have anyone who's ready, but apparently I can take it anyway. Or that gives me, yeah, we'll grab this. That puts him at 21 out of 23, and it puts up his command a little bit. You can still give Yoma Orion. Oh, I can. Cool. So we could give him back Agrippa. And that's him at 23 for the moment. Human doesn't have any spots available. Jebediah doesn't. Blonde doesn't. Yoma doesn't. We'll give you Groucho Marx Project Exodus because it's not worth keeping it on the bench. It's too powerful. And that'll do for now. I think we've done a really decent reshuffle. Hard is Israeli. Okay, cool. That means he can grab that and has grabbed that. Right. Okay, missions. So, how are we looking in terms of unrest across the world? Basically, no unrest anywhere. Yeah, I've definitely got that one back. Caliphate is being defended. I've already looked into that. In terms of people liking us, they like us the least in Oman right now. I'm not that worried about that. I think I'm going to get Yoma Ma to surveil the border here. And I'm going to leave everybody else on advise for now. Because there's nothing else to do at the moment. We have another 20 XP guy. So we do Jebediah. Okay. So Jeb's at max admin. He's at max investigation. I think I'm going to get his command and his security up. Let's get his command up by a level. Wait, anything we can buy down here? We can get hard target on him, actually. That's a good pickup. Okay, and let's confirm those assignments for the turn. And let's unpause and let things tick forward. Let's get some time moving forward and keep our eyes out for anything. Ferrocite resistance. Increase the defense of being influenced by alien ferrocites is very good, and we should pick that up at some point. And yes, 2 spec control points, finally.
Offering assistance.
Defend interest complete. Good. The Caliphate's been defended. Okay. The 25th motor rifle. Okay.
Council.
We've got servants completing atrocities. Oh. What's our fleet doing? Cornier jail. Are you ready for being ready to be redispatched? Because I want you to destroy that other space station. Can you please head over to James Waddle Station and destroy it? Thank you. Yeah, this is from XCOM as well, actually. Destroy James Waddle Station. Done. And then I'll get you guys to transfer back to Crucible Station, please. Cool. Excellent. Okay, Djibouti got a regime change. I'm not too worried. Aliens just left orbit. Egypt has joined the Israel-Sudan war against Sudan. Do I control Sudan? Is this something I need to be concerned about? Where is Sudan? That's Israel. That's Lebanon. I feel like I control Sudan. That's Oman. That's Oman there. Iraq's here. Syria's here. It's time for geography with Fros. That's the EU, apparently. Where is Sudan right now? I don't control Sudan, do I? No, I don't control Sudan, so I'm not that worried at the moment. Sudan is south of Egypt, down here, right, where the war is happening, of course. Okay, in-situ resource utilization modules are ready. We've completed the in-situ resource, that's a good point, Razorback, I could do that. Utilization module project. Dry hole events are less likely to occur at our mines. Lucky strike events are more likely to occur at our mines, and allows the construction of the IRSU module. This allows ships to repropellant unimproved hab sites that produce all raw materials in the ship's propellant. Ships that have anything listed in the propellant may repropellant at any site, prohibited for ships to use antimatter in the propellant. So it just lets us use anything to refuel our ships if the place they're at produces that thing. Useful. The European Union, under control of the initiative, and North Macedonia have decided to merge into a single nation. Fascinating. Only if you want lots of different... It depends on your strategy very much, Gurgly, as to how you're playing it. You could have ships for specific roles. I tend to just like to make a ship design and follow it through. Do we want to get anything ticking over on any of these? And yeah, more modules is a good way of doing it. Or do I want to get sort of just more weapons researched? I'm basically thinking that this slot here is for weapons, this slot here is for ship-related things, and then this slot here is for random boondoggle projects. So we kind of want something ship-related in this slot. I'm just having a look at what we've got here. Correct, Winterwolf. Star Sector is, I think it's only purchasable through the developer, which is from their website. I can't tell you for certain because I originally bought the ship, I think in I bought the game in 2012. This is the intro to Solar Core 5. That's a good idea, Kite. Let's do that. Let's get Solar Core Fisher 5 going. Okay. And then we'll unpause again. sorry, Hayden, I missed your comment, but we'll check it out in the next one. So I think it's at starsector.com is the website. And I think you just purchase it directly from them if you want to pick it up. Okay, so we haven't had any movement. Oh, hang on. The alien administration on control the aliens and China are now rivals and may declare war on each other. Right, I was about to say the aliens haven't made any moves, but they just declared China as a rival. So, got a Japanese army on its way over. We've got an Australian army on its way over. Do I want to redeploy our Chinese armies as well? I think we can leave them for now. There is... the aliens are bringing an army back into alien land. This is now alien land. It is no longer India. I don't think there's a lot I need to be doing with my agents right now. Where there's... I mean, I guess I could be hunting agents. Yeah, Razor, I'm kind of with you. I think it is a good idea to just get some armies in position. Let's move this army over to here. I'm going to move this army to here. And this army... I think these are my only two border states, so I'm going to move it to here as well. Okay. Well, okay, I can cancel those moves then. I'm just worried about getting caught out of position. But we can hold for now. I do have the Japanese and the Australians moving in to reinforce the border at the moment. How are we doing on delays here? We need to wait 11 days here. And... okay, we're actually already... no, we can't. 15th of May, we're waiting for in Iraq. And we're waiting on 27 days here. So I should be able to federate with Oman this turn. So what I'll do is I will get Hard Python to do a set national policy in the Caliphate and hope we can do that. China's economic situation is looking pretty good. Our GDP is rising by quite a lot. It grew by 67.2 billion in the last 30 days. Our money income is shooting in the roof. Before we took control of China last stream, our income was somewhere around 200. It's now at 651. Oh, let me move chat. I just realized you're in Yumamo's face. I'll leave you up here for as long as I can. So we're doing actually really well in terms of the economy in China. One thing we do have a problem with is Unity is going down. Our priorities are a bit messy right now because we have build mission control and build army going, although build army is going to trigger quite soon, and I'm also trying to increase the strength of our military at the same time. But maybe next turn we can have a look at maybe reducing our economy welfare setup and going for something else. I'm going to just continue to surveil here with Yoma. I want to make sure nobody is messing with China. I'm going to confirm that turn. We're going to cancel this. We're going to zoom out a bit and we're going to unpause. I was going to keep an eye on anything happening.
I will help them.
Offering counsel.
Offering counsel.
Typhoon in the Philippines. Solar Core Fission Reactor 5 is complete. Let's get something quick so that we're ready to react to other research coming in. None of these are quick, unfortunately. Contraband scanners, we don't need to worry about that too much. I'm going to grab, is there much point grabbing the infrared laser cannon? I don't think so. Advanced Marine Assault Unit might be useful later on. There's lots of things here I want to grab. It's whether or not they're worth our time to grab at the moment. Solar Outpost Kit's not a bad shout, actually. Where is that? Yeah, let's grab that. It's a really short research. It'll come. In fact, I don't even need to power through that research. We can spread our research out a little bit more. Mission to Mercury is about to pop. And yes, that's a really good idea. I will obsolete the infrared laser. Alright, let's keep going. Mission to Mercury is about to pop. I have to dispatch Pandora Gatekeepers as soon as that happens. Okay, that's one of our armies has arrived in Lhasa. Another probe is probed. The United States under control of the servants has declared war on Thailand.
Policy direction complete.
Okay, I was a bit too early. We still can't federate. That's fine. I was just taking a risk in case I could. The alien administration, under control of the aliens, has declared war on China, Japan, the Caliphate, the Republic of the Southern Cross, the Central Asian Union, and Oman. The defending alliance will be led by China. The war will only end when the leading nations on each side with the greatest military strength agree to make peace, or one side has captured all capitals of the enemy and installed new governments. Okay, we are at war, ladies and gentlemen. We need something a little bit more appropriate, I think, music-wise. Okay, it's wartime. War. It's in the year 2034. War were declared. All right, let's move our armies over. Shall we quickly name all these armies? I think it'll take me a couple of seconds to do, but I think they should be named before they get blooded. Honestly. Why can't you move? Because you're already there. And I've got one Japanese army and one Australian army here as well. Caliphate's going to hold where they are. Actually, we should maybe look at moving... I'm going to leave the Caliphate armies where they are. We actually have... Look, we're getting invaded by the aliens in the Southern Caliphate. So we need to move our armies down to deal with that. Oh no, please don't tell me what they... No, my connection says it's fine. Please tell me it hasn't dropped out. Lag? Is it... Are we back? Are we okay? I'm not showing any drop frames. And usually I show drop frames if something has happened. I'm just going to wait for someone on chat to say it's okay. I'm going to quickly check the stream on YouTube. Stream is lagging. Well, I'm not showing drop frames at the moment. According to my stream health is very healthy. Everything fine. Okay, fine for you. Okay, it might just be you, Razor. Maybe try refreshing your browser. Okay, let me just check for aliens invading anywhere else. This is XCOM music, by the way, for people asking. Okay, I don't see any sign of alien invasions anywhere except in the Caliphate or in here where it hasn't actually happened yet. All of my armies are moving. I'm going to quickly give them names because I think that's kind of fun. So I need names for armies. First army is the... It's the 13th Rifle Regiment. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate that. I'll check who that was when I get back to the screen. That's the 13th Rifle Regiment, the Tenderfoots. The next army is the 58th. I love these numbers. The 58th Field Army. The Tenderfoot, no, the Tidebreakers. I love how we're using American tanks in China. Next up, we've got... Ooh, that's a great name. The 52nd Mechanized Cavalry, which I will spell correctly. Brigade. Artificial Skies. If I make a spelling mistake, I make a spelling mistake. I'm trying to get through these quickly. The next one is... Oh, we got an error. Let me just restart the application. Wow, this is a cool name. So the 75th Group Army is actually, in disguise, the 41st Regional Artillery Center, Nuclear Thunder. Did I spell nuclear correctly? I did. And what else do we need to rename? The 74th Group Army needs to be renamed, which I think is the last one. Very, very Chinese name here. The 133rd Marine Detachment, the Murray Crocodiles. Okay, now they're going into battle named. I feel better. I feel better about their chances. China importing Abrams. What about future? It looked like an alien fleet moving on top of Japan. There is an alien fleet here, well spotted. But this is actually a humanity first controlled fleet. They're moving to Vladivostok. I'm not sure why. But they're not coming in here. Great eyes, though. What a spot. Thank you very much, Citizen George. Also, who followed there? Thank you very much, Vander here. I appreciate the follow very much. Thank you. Okay, I think we've done everything we can do right now. Let's slow down time a little bit, and we'll unpause. We'll see our army start moving, and we'll see what the aliens are doing. But I'm really glad I spotted this invasion attempt down here. Okay, yeah, the aliens are now moving. Aliens bombard Earth. Infiltration, escalation, now devastation. Firing from within our orbits, the aliens have unleashed a ruinous assault upon a region of Earth. While their target was localized rather than global, the death toll will nevertheless be high, and every soul on Earth may wake each morning wondering if this day may be the last. Faced with this demonstration of overwhelming extraterrestrial might, humanity is torn, more so than ever before, between submission, resistance, or escape. Oh yeah. No, we're going to struggle against the US military, but I think it's only one army. Thank you, Hayden. I'll check that out in a second. Okay, so where did they bombard just now? They're bombarding Beijing. Okay, we need to do something about that, I think. Let's have a look at that fleet in orbit. That's Alien Fleet 13. That's not the fleet. Oh, the music, by the way. What a choice. Where's the fleet? It must be... Fleet Victor 13. This is looking bad, everybody. Victor 13. Low-level bombardment. They're attacking the Tenderfoots. It's a dreadnought. It's a dreadnought with lots of lasers. A lot of lasers. That I don't have details on. Oh, there we go. Range is 800 kilometers on these lasers. 1,000 kilometers on the spinal laser. The batteries all have 1,000 kilometer range. Everything is gone. Carrick is burning. Everything is gone. Beijing is burning. Suganon Tufan, you are where my brain is right now. Do we unleash 40mm? Do we let loose the dogs of war and set the 40mm on them? We could combine our fleets. They're already building the first drone carriers. I know, yeah. Do we deploy the fleet? I'm tempted to save the game and deploy the fleet. Just if it gets totally wiped out, then there's no point in doing it. I'm also just going to save because... Stupid idea. We're going to do it. We're going to deploy the fleet. Because I can't let them just bombard us on it unmolested. I can't allow that to happen. So, Hornier Jail. I need you to merge with Vulcanoid Lance. Okay. Oh, what's the Twitch title showing? Because it's supposed to update automatically, Arca. It's supposed to update it when I... Oh, it's really annoying. Frustrating. I can fix it very quickly. I will just fix the game title. I'm guessing it's showing control. Can I even change it from here? Stream Manager. Here we go. It's showing Alan Wake. Oh, it's really annoying. Edit stream info. It's supposed to push a new thing when I go live. Oh, so I'm playing Controlcraft 3. Let me just fix that really quickly. So what I know going forward is I need to come in here and do this manually. Okay, done. I've updated the stream info. Let's get back to the action. Heavy tanks and 40mm autocannons would make fighting aliens and service a lot easier. Okay. Oh, hey, Delete Reverse. Yeah, Daylight Savings is kicked in for you now, as well as me. The aliens will outmaneuver our fleet utterly. Well, it's one ship TRM, so my plan is to come at it from multiple angles if I can. Let's do it. Where's the fleet? It was Fleet 13, Victor 13. Target fleet is like... Oh, that's right, they could just run away from us. It depends if they're still bombarding, I think. This will at least stop them from bombarding us. Yeah, if I do this, it should stop them from bombarding us at the very least. So let's do it. I've initiated the transfer. I don't have any missiles to lob Razorback, unfortunately. I don't have any missiles to lob. So they are bombarding Beijing. I'm unpausing the game. Here comes we're coming in for the intercept. I would like... So their combat value is 669. Our combat value is 102.1. I would like to accept... I would like to... if the enemy fleet attacks, we will fight. Otherwise, no combat will occur. Attack the enemy fleet. If they flee, we may spend delivery to attempt to engage them. What I want to do is try and push them off, right? So I'm going to engage them. Okay. Both fleets are willing to fight. Prepare for combat. Oh, okay. It is time to pull out the greatest space admiral ever. In the words of Bender, well proponed. I love how little faith you have in me, TRM. Right. We want an open formation. In fact, we want a spread formation. We want to maybe put this in... Did that come through okay? Also, thank you very much for subscribing, Arcs. I very appreciate that. You are my 6th subscriber, and that's amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. So this thing here is going to just cut us to pieces. So I think, unlike our normal strategy, I think we want to come in as fast as possible. I'm going to come in on as many vectors as possible as we can to split its fire. It may just literally go zap, 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 and kill our ships. I think we're just going to come in on a dispersed line. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull a Woodward here. The TTS thing... Oh, I know what the problem with the TTS thing is. It's using the wrong audio setting. How do I fix that? I think it's this. No, it's not. It is... I'm not sure why that's not coming through. It's... For some reason using the wrong audio device. I'm not going to fix it... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm not going to fix it right now in the middle of this combat. You have to hit the flank. Here be dragons. I don't have any missiles. Look, this is what we are deploying into this battle. Great music sting. These ships have 40mm. That's all we're coming in with. We're coming with 40mm. Okay, I'm going to confirm our deployment. I'm going to get each ship. So set primary target is the enemy ship. As if we can survive to reach the flanks. Ye of little faith. I'm not going to padlock. I want every ship to accelerate to attack speed. We're going to have to do some crazy braking here when we get into range. But I have to get into range as quickly as possible. We're going to curve these guys in very slightly on the side. You can tell who has the better engines here. Okay. I'm not going to padlock. We've set our primary target. Godspeed, Gurren Langen, Drink of Elil, Damocles Dirge, Iceni. The Iceni is in this battle. It's already overheating. Word of Final Law and Impassable Trail. You are all amazing ships. I wish you the best of luck. Let's go. Okay. We're accelerating. Does anyone remember the hotkeys to turn stuff off? Okay, ships are now burning. Accelerating to attack speed. The enemy are not in range yet. I'm coming in at the angles. I don't want to really deal with 3 dimensions in this fight. There's not a lot we can really control anyway. Okay. How much damage did that deal? The Gurren Langen looks like it's lost its nose cone, but it's still together. Question is, what is the rate of fire? What's the button to show the range of my weapons? There is a hotkey for that. I can't believe we're fighting a dreadnought with these ships. Okay, that's the second ship. Okay, the Gurren Langen is getting wrecked. That's their secondary fire. So they're within 1,000 kilometers. There's not much I can do right now. We just have to keep closing. I have already given them orders to move in T-Ram, but I can give them a little bit more of a burn in. So the Gurren Langen is the one taking all the damage here. I'm gonna just try and accelerate it as much as possible. And everyone else should be accelerating, really. We just need to close the gap. There's not a lot of strategy here except get into range ASAP. I'm trying to come around their side stage one. Okay, the Gurren Lagann is actually tanking a lot of damage. I'd expected it to have died by now. We just need to get into 40mm range, and then we can hopefully start disabling some weapons. I can ram. In fact, we can give this ship a ramming order. Toggle okay, I've actually lost command of this ship, so I can't give it a special maneuver command, I believe, but there is a ram command. It's not actually on this panel. It's this command here is ram, but I've lost control of the Gurren Lagann, so I can't ram. Yeah, I'm working on that TRM. Thank you. I'm starting to tweak orders a little bit more. We're also going to have to deaccelerate and flip at some point when we get a bit closer. Although they're coming in very slowly at the moment, which does help me. Probably want to actually start to decelerate at this point. Something like that, I think. Come on, guys. Get into combat range. I need you to start... Okay, we have opened up with 40mm. The guns are firing. That's what I'll do, delete reversed. Actually, I need more better music than this. This is not exciting enough. What do we want? This will do. My favorite song from the soundtrack. Okay, you can't really see them, but there are shots inbound on the enemy ship. We haven't hit them yet, but there are shots inbound. Okay, they have just changed targets. We just lost the Gurren Lagann. Ramming order given to the Immaculate Fury. The Immaculate Fury is not going to make it on a ramming order. Okay, we're going to start turning ships around. So let's cancel that ramming order, belay that order. Let's turn you around. Because we need to stay in range, we need to stay on its flanks. You need to come in harder. You need to keep coming down its throat. I want you to start turning around fast. Get in close and do damage. Okay. This is a first ship versus a dreadnought, yeah. Mishaps just turned up? Oh god. Yeah, we're fighting a dreadnought. Okay, we are now hitting the alien ship, and it is now taking damage. Okay, who needs more orders? You need more orders. Keep coming in. I need you to turn in behind the alien. I want you to come in on the side of the alien here, so maybe you can hit it in the back. I want you to actually just decelerate in front of the alien, because you're in range now. I want you to come in like this. Try and get on the sides and behind it. Thanks, Scarlet Fox. We are woefully outnumbered and outgunned here. We've got some shots missing. We are doing damage, but I don't know if we're going to get through the armor. Okay, you need more orders. Have I lost control of you? I think I've just lost control of the Drink of Elil. And I may have lost control of the Damocles Dirge as well. No, we still have... Yeah, we have lost control of those two ships. They are still firing, but they're no longer under command. We're still not done any damage to the Dreadnought. We are hitting it, but... we're just not piercing the armor. The days of 40mm are over, I think. It's turning. They don't even... What do you mean they're shooting us with tiny little metal balls? Okay. Who do I still have command of? They are turning. We might get some shots on their rear. But we have to do some damage to them. Yeah, that's their armor reflecting the damage, basically, from what I understand of the interface. They've stopped shooting. They have stopped shooting. That is something I've noticed. They are no longer firing back at us. We may have destroyed their guns. So we may have destroyed their external modules, but not their internal modules. Can I ram them? Oh, but it's the Iceni. To Libraverse, it's the Iceni. I think it's too close to ram. Yeah, it's too close to ram. We can't order the Iceni to ram. It's a legendary ship. Okay, so I've lost control of these two ships. It's just I've only got 3 ships left. The aliens have stopped firing on us. A daring close pass by the Iceni. Our ships can flee, yes, but I don't have control of them anymore. Actually, I do have command of the Drink of Elil. But I can't give it any order commands. I can order it to disengage. I've also lost control of the Dirge. These ships are no longer firing, correct? The Dirge is still firing. I'm not going to pull it out. But this ship is definitely stopped firing. They have taken... I think we've destroyed... We may have destroyed their weapons. The 40mm may have attritioned their weapons away. I need you to come back a lot harder than you are. Deceleration, burn like hard. Deceleration, yeah, okay. Okay, we've actually done some damage to the alien ship now. Come on, humanity. This is for you. What track is this? Oh, this is another track from Shipbreakers. We need to get going back towards them. It's going to take a little bit of time to slow everyone down. Because we burned in so hard at the start. We're actually out of 40mm range now. Yes, it does feel like shooting a tank with a pistol. But we have actually damaged it. I think we've destroyed their weapons. I honestly think we've dealt with their weapons. Okay, we're going to disengage this ship. We're going to disengage both of these ships. What a ridiculous combat. Just trying to slow these ships down, but they have such terrible deceleration. The World of Final Law is undamaged. The Iceni's in a pretty good state as well. These ships don't generate a lot of heat, Demonicus, so even though it's showing danger, they're not in danger of actually destroying. They don't actually have proper heat sinks. Not really Solid Snake, unfortunately. We can just, like... I've got non-aggression pacts with some of them, but they only really count for stuff on Earth, not in space. We are building more ships, yes. This is just the old fleet that we built to defend against the servants. But what happened, mishaps, was this fleet started to bombard our armies on Earth, and I couldn't let that happen unmolested. Also, we're at war with the alien administration. Their bombardment has indeed stopped. That's what I mean. I think we destroyed their guns. Also, if they are asking for the battle to be over, please let me know, because I always miss that option. Okay, these two ships are pulling out. Our other ships are turning and slowing down. I don't know if the Iceni can actually slow down. We're going to try and catch the aliens now with these last two ships. Look, it hasn't been a complete rout. Oh no, have you just died? Okay, the Impassable Trail is out of Delta V. The World of Final Law still has fuel, and the Iceni has fuel, but this ship here has run out of fuel. It has no propellant left, so it is now drifting in space. So we only have two ships left, and it doesn't really look like the Iceni can arrest its velocity. So it's really down to the Word of Final Law to do something here. I'm going to speed time up a little bit. Yeah, we're really not slowing down at all. So it's all down to the Word of Final Law to, like, close in and do something. He's slowing down by 1 kps every minute or so. I'm gonna withdraw the Impassable Trail, and I'm gonna withdraw the Iceni as well. They're neither of these ships are doing anything, so it's just down to the Word of Final Law, who I will continue to close with this ship. And he is actually closing. He is actually closing with the aliens now. As soon as we're within 800 kilometers, we're gonna slow down. What do you mean ships can't decelerate? We didn't research deceleration. Okay, we're down to 900 kilometers away. I'm gonna have to try to, yeah. Okay, we're gonna start to decelerate a little bit here. I hope they've seen the movie Gravity. I don't think we're gonna have any help from George Clooney in this one. 800 kilometers. Okay, maybe I've decelerated a little bit too early. Let's get a little bit closer. We've definitely destroyed the aliens' weapons. If we could just get back into range and just plink away at them. They can. It depends what they've got in the way of repairs. Must speed time up again. Okay. We should be in range. Autocannons. Oh no, autocannons only have a 350 kilometer range. Okay, we need to get a lot closer. How are we doing for Delta V? We still got a decent amount of propellant left. Right, we're closing to combat range. Shinobu Mail, you've missed most of the combat. It's been a bloodbath. We have one ship left to fight this dreadnought. Okay, we are in range. I'm going to slow us down. I don't want us to overshoot the aliens again. Whew. That's why I do this on stream arcs. It's because chat helps so much with keeping everything right. No, we're just gonna power slide past these aliens. There isn't a full stop command, is there? No. There is actually an all stop. I've ordered an all stop to try and slow us down. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully, you can see on stream that amazing curving trail of bullets. We got into a fight with a dreadnought, Daimard. We're gonna leave its we're gonna leave combat range in a second. We haven't really done much more damage. We have pretty much won, but the aliens. The reason we're still here, by the way, is because the aliens are refusing. I have done an all stop. The ship is attempting to all stop, but I got it to such a high velocity to catch up with the aliens. It's taking a while. This battle's been going on for an hour now. Okay, they are slowing down. They are actually slowing down. It may not look like it, but you can see the distance between their waypoints. Okay, I'm going to slow down time a little bit so that I can do this and actually tell them to accelerate a little bit. Yes, they're using their weakest armor to tank the 40mm, which is something in feel. Also, I don't know what I've done to enable this, but we've enabled it. Okay, we have arrested our development. They are coming in. I'm actually just going to hold all stop. We still have 3,000 rounds of ammunition. It's not like we're running out of ammo anytime soon. Let's go, humanity. This is how we win the war. With a lot of bullets. Destroy that dreadnought. Come on, Immaculate Fury. World of Final Law, this is all on you. You're the only ship we have left. Do something, please. I don't know if we're doing anything. We don't look like we're piercing. We should have had some Marines so we could have boarded it. We fired 1,000 bullets at it. Okay, hang on. I need to give ourselves... Is there a match speed command? I think there is. Full speed ahead, defensive maneuvers, intercept, port spin, starboard spin, match velocity. Okay. They're spinning around. I think... Oh, what's this? Oh, no, it's just a match velocity command we give them. Come on, give up. This could go on for... This could go on for a very long time. The longest space battle in history. What do I do? Do I let this play out until we run out of ammo? You're chewing through multiple meters of armor. Okay, we've actually done damage to the whole ship now. It's gone all yellow. We have about 3,000 rounds left. 2,500 rounds left for our 2 guns. We have red. Yeah, there'll be. Oh, we did it! We did it! Mission complete! Oh my god, we won! This battle is brought to you by BA Systems, descendants of Bofors, your supply of 40mm cannons since 1932. Nexus was a great game. We did it, everybody. Hang on, we've got something for this, don't we? Here we go. No, I need the XCOM 2 version of this, I think. Where's mission complete? Actually, no, this is a good version of it. I can't believe the 40mm won that battle. We lost 1 ship. The space forces of Project Exodus defeated the aliens in a battle of Earth. Project Exodus lost 1 ship. The aliens lost 1 ship. No.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I still haven't fixed that bug and I don't care. Oh my god, I can't believe we won that. Oh, that was ridiculous. Oh, we actually salvaged them as well. This was actually a mission objective. Oh my goodness. Okay, although we have been able to some extent, study alien technology before now, to have access to one of their craft in its entirety is a godsend to science. This is how they access our skies. This is how they travel within the solar system. This is what we must learn from and perhaps even emulate if we are to truly do the same ourselves. Even a preliminary appraisal of the retrieved vessel has revealed a sizable quantity of materials that defy easy categorization. Something that is not only countless steps beyond our tone technology, but profoundly different from it. Something, perhaps, that would not exist in our solar system had these beings not brought it here. If we can understand it, the potential is beyond words. Shinobu, we're at war on Earth. The aliens declared war on China and all of the other nations, and then they started to bombard us with that ship. The poor railgun engineers. But we've got all of this advanced technology, and there's some, like, retired admiral from Armchair General was like, no, 40mm. War indeed was declared. Oh, damn. I can't believe we won that. Can you imagine trying to salvage that ship? Oh, there's so much stuff has just happened, actually. Damn. Okay, close this. Salvaged alien technology. We've retrieved a veritable treasure trove of extraterrestrial technology. A raft of inscrutable machines whose even basic function eludes us. Metals whose very structure is wildly unfamiliar. And even screws and bolts with almost preposterous tensile strength. To call this a motherlode would be the understatement of the millennium. We have so much to learn from every last fragment of hull, for it surely represents the technological apex of a species that has somehow found a way to travel from a far distant world to us. It was a dreadnought, not a destroyer. We killed a dreadnought with 40mm.
This is the break we've been waiting for, Director. Our teams are ready to unlock its secrets.
I'm in such a high right now. Success! Even damaged and incomplete, the pieces of alien tech we have managed to recover from the battlefield have proven a treasure trove, opening up dozens of avenues of research. Naturally, their space-like technology is a primary goal, but the insights we are gaining into alien chemistry and materials science are equally exciting. Thank you, TRM. Is this going to work?
The forces of Earth were victorious, but at what cost? Many have paid the ultimate price. Pyrrhic victory.
Pyrrhic victory. Oh my god. That was indeed a Pyrrhic victory, I'll give you that. Dreadnoughts are a lot bigger than destroyers, yeah. One of the gunners did a 1 in a million shot. It hasn't increased yet, Solid Snake, because I haven't unpaused the game, I think. Okay. We've completed... Research alien technology is now available as an objective. We've covered an avian alien corpse. We have successfully retrieved the body of one of the creatures we have nicknamed Griffins. Our preliminary assessment confirms that it is an entirely different species to the aliens first encountered on Earth. As different from them as we humans are from, say, a dragonfly. Indeed, so thin and hollow are the aliens' bones that it seems unlikely it even originated from the same planet as the other aliens. Most probably, it hails from a far lower gravity environment, which would also explain how rarely this particular species has been sighted on Earth. While the bone structure arguably invites comparison to avian life on our own world, hence the designation Griffin, the similarities end there. This creature is in every sense of the word alien. TRAM, there is one other alien fleet in orbit of Earth. It is a spy fleet. It is a frigate, I think. We got 500 influence. Reactions on Earth run the gamut, but we have proven one thing. The aliens may be strong, but they are not invulnerable to 40mm. Oh, crash test. I can't believe you just missed what you just missed. Crash test. We just fought off an alien dreadnought with 40mm. Okay, so the Gurren Lagann was destroyed, but Damocles' Dirge, the Drink of Elil, the Asini, and the Impassable Trail all survived. The Word of Final Law made it out of that battle completely operational. The Immaculate Fury was destroyed. And we have got ourselves 6.4 exotics from that win. The following officers have been promoted. On the Impassable Trail, Ensign Oke Baruso is now a damage control officer. Oh, we're also at war on Earth, like mega war on Earth. Okay, can I recover this fleet? Hornier Jail are currently unavailable for tasking. Hopefully, I can get them back to base. I'm hoping they can limp home. Okay, let me just confirm there is only one alien fleet in Earth orbit. So there's Victor 19. Yeah, there's Victor 19 is the only fleet in Earth orbit. They have a Fading Constellation class destroyer, which has one laser cannon, a laser battery, and a light mag battery. We should hopefully be able to take that out should it turn on us. Alien hate has not currently gone up. And we do have ships laid down at the moment. Okay, let's unpause. I can't unpause. Why can't I unpause? What is stopping me from unpausing? Yeah, that's all servants. Okay, we've unpaused the game. Hornier Gel returns to operations. Okay, we have a problem. Can we share propellant? Equalize Delta V. Share propellant. Okay, that should refuel the ship that has no Delta V left over. They are now... Okay, damn it. So even with that, they don't have enough propellant to make it back to base. So which ship is it that has no Delta V? They should all have enough Delta V now to make it home. So why can't they? So, aliens are so impressed by Adaka they decided it was fair game. Damage control officer by virtue of being the only one not got sucked in the vacuum. So that was... What ship was that on? Oh, it might be because the ship has a destroyed engine. That's why it might not be able to fly. We maybe need to build a repair ship to come and repair these guys. Who was the ship that got the officer? Was it the drink? It was the Impassable Trail? Yeah, Ensign Oke Baruso, Damage Control Officer. The officer in charge of repairing systems in combat. Increases the rate at which damage control teams fix ship systems and modules by 10%. Reduces internal damage taken by the ship by 5%. Impassable Trail's Delta V is 0.4. Yeah, we're going to have to leave it behind. Where is the Impassable Trail? This one here. So we're going to split it off from the fleet. We're going to leave it in Earth's orbit as an offering to the space gods for now. At some point, we will come back for it. Where is it? Impassable Trail. At the moment, you are in Impassable Trail. Reset. Split the fleet. Okay, this fleet can now head back to Crucible Station to repair and rearm. Okay. We probably need to research a repair module. We definitely do. Alright. Okay, let's get back into it. That was wild. That was one of the wildest fights I've ever had. Solar Outpost Kit. Okay. New project available. Our research and development teams are now undertaking the Griffin Autopsy Project. Enemies suffer -3 to assault alien space assets against us. Crew should go out and push. It doesn't need propellant, Hayden. It needs its engine repaired, unfortunately. We are probably your officer. Enjoy being abandoned in space. Okay, I don't think I've got the repair bay. Oh no, there's repair bay. We're going to research this. We'll see if we can get a repair ship on the way over there at some point. No mishaps. That ship is a legend. We're not leaving that ship there. We're going to try and recover it. True trashy tin cans for an alien. Those were that wasn't even a discount dreadnought that went down. Those were black spots. Which is wild. Okay, the White Hands have arrived in last. Let's have a look at what the situation on Earth is right now. So at the moment, it looks like the aliens are going to try and invade us through this corridor, just judging by the movement of their armies. They're all moving up into this section here. But our armies are all moving over to here, so that should be okay. And it looks like they've cancelled the landing operation that they were going to be doing on the south of the Caliphate. But I think I'll keep our armies heading down there for now. I need a fuel tanker. I probably need both, Solid Snake, but I think that ship has no engines at the moment. Green laser batteries has been researched. That's a useful one. That upgrades our LDAs. Yeah, this is going to be a big war. Okay. So this is always going to be researching weapons, this slot. So we're going to get advanced railgun batteries going over here. Mission to Mercury is going to pop in today. And we'll sort our research out at that point. Black spots are not only still in service, Winterwolf. It was a black spot that destroyed the destroyer, the Dreadnought. It was a black spot that won that war. The first ship that we built this campaign was a black spot, I believe. The first warship, and it just destroyed a Dreadnought. Good work, team. The Rockbreakers have arrived. Our probe has arrived. Okay, Mission to Mercury still hasn't popped, which is wild. Any research to improve our service armies? That's something to look into, Monica, because that's a good idea. In all honesty, they just was one of their biggest ships being ripped to shreds by the space equivalent of a million Orbeez. I think anyone in there... What we basically did was we took out an M1 Abrams with a technical. It's kind of to try to put it into situation, into something that we can understand. We just did drive-bys and fired a 50 cal at that ship until it died. The fact that we did 2 drive-bys and then had to stop and wait for them to catch up with us... The Academy must be embarrassed by the previous stance given the aliens are invading. I think they're probably a little bit sheepish. Okay. Assignments for the turn. Let's have a look at XP. Okay, Groucho Marx has a level up. She's currently at 25 admin. Her espionage is at 10. Her stats aren't great. I want to get her... What do I want her to be doing, really? I probably want her assassinating, which is going to be her espionage stat. So we'll keep that going. Okay, that's everyone leveled up. The Academy, what does that protector think of us now? Okay, let's have a look at the situation on Earth before we commit anybody to anything. Okay, China. So we've got armies moving into position. The aliens are still kind of just wandering around their territory. What do you do to destroy a tank with a pistol, like Tom Hanks did to Saving Private Ryan? I mean, Tom Hanks was assisted by a by an aircraft. Any orgs that give Inspire, that's a great thought. Inspire. Public campaign, surveil, investigate. Sabotage, steal, detain. Hostile, defend. No, nothing at the moment that gives Inspire, but we need to keep an eye out for that. Thank you very much, Winterwolf. I need to get that out soon. I know I haven't had a Xenonauts in a while. I've been struggling a little bit with time recently. I just haven't had the time. And also Factorio is annoying because it's stealing all of the time I do have from me. What are the shipyards building now? I assume we've moved past discount dreadnoughts. Yes, we are now at discount missile carriers. The Hwacha class is on its way. We are building... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We are building as many Hwacha class standoff monitors as possible. The Hwacha has 4 Artemis torpedo bays and 3 magazines. And they're going to stay at long range and fire as many missiles as they can. It's a smaller European pickup, of course. Okay. I'm just not sure what to do with our people this turn. I think I'm going to leave them on advise because that does pump our armies up. Are we able to federate this turn? We can federate with Oman. Okay, so let's get Hard Python to federate with Oman.
Time to make our move.
And Syria is still putting its government together. UNESCO and hexadecimal processing and production. What's the only 2 orgs in the game that give Inspire? Really, Herbie Dragons. I didn't realize there's only 2. Okay, I think we're good. And then Yoma, I just want you to make sure that nobody is messing around. in the Chinese capital. So
Surveilling
keep
target
surveilling
area.
there. Let's confirm assignments for the turn. Let's unpause and let's see what craziness happens this turn.
Never be afraid to burn,
Okay.
for it is only within that fiery crucible that our true selves are forged.
Mission to Mercury is now
Superior
available.
Judith Howell. Burn brighter, self-improvement course.
Potentially, Demonicus, we need to just make it through the next part of the game first. Hard Python, I don't think he does have Inspire, but I'll check that. Shall we design a laser ship? I don't really have the lasers at the moment. I'm trying to find the cheapest, most effective ship we can get at the moment. The one thing to remember is we have very bad engines. It's because the particular alien asset is the alien HQ, so it's a way harder place to crack than your standard alien place, Shinobu. I'm gonna launch probes. We need to pick our next research. Okay. Let's have a look at what we're looking at here. So space tourism is not really that useful to us right now. Vacuum electrostatic principles leads to electromagnetic propulsion, which leads to fission pulse drives and high energy electromagnetic propulsion. 40mm railgun when. We could look at particle beams. They have apparently been buffed for this version of the game. Could be something to explore. There's also space medicine as a tree to go down. Neutronics is, I think, important for some later on stuff. Advanced fission systems, heavy pulse propulsion, deuterium-tritium fusion. Yeah, so this is the fusion. We probably want to get neutronics researched sooner rather than later because that leads us down to fusion. So we probably want to get particle beams underway. I think is the one to pick right now. I'm gonna go for particle beams for this research slot. I don't think there's anything else here. I mean, super caps maybe. That gives us arc. Actually, Z-pinch techniques are good. Ultra caps are good. Coal guns are good. Arc lasers are good. If I remember right, arc lasers are one of the best lasers in the game. Is that still the case? So super caps are the other option instead of neutronics. Oh, I can't even research neutronics yet anyway. I haven't researched the prerequisite to neutronics. 40mm laser technology. I like it, Mathwin. Alright, I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna get super caps researched. And we're gonna focus on our research, I think. I'm gonna double down on advanced railgun batteries for now. Okay. What was the other thing I was gonna do? I was gonna check if Hard Python had
Mission in
Inspire.
progress.
Why is clicking on Hard Python showing me orbitals? Does he have Inspire? No, he doesn't have Inspire. You need vacuum electron... Oh, too late, Gurgly. Oh, for the thing. Yeah, I'll come back and do that. Okay, the other thing we need to do is we need to go to our fleets and we need to tell Pandora Gatekeepers that it is time to transfer to Mercury. We're going for a low Mercury orbit. Transfer. They're on their way. It's a one-way trip for them right now, but they're going to build us a hab as soon as possible. Don't worry, Solid Snake, I'm already there. Alright, let's unpause. New project available. Our research development projects. We're now going to take the Alien Technology Project. This is an important one, but I'm going to hold until one of these is done, I think. Okay, Black Narwhals have arrived. Union Defense Forces arrived. Nuclear Thunder have arrived.
Offering support.
Lending my expertise.
There goes the Pandora
Offering
Gatekeepers.
support.
Probes arrived.
Initiating recon.
There they are. Pandora gatekeeping across the solar system.
expertise.
The longest manned mission humanity has ever sent on its way to Mercury. Let's not ignore the fact that that is happening. There's a lot of alien fleets on the way to Earth right now. All of our armies are arriving in Lhasa. Yeah, I think you're right, T-Ram. Oh, the Victor 19 just left Earth orbit. There are no aliens in orbit of Earth right now. United States declared war on the Philippines. That's fine. I don't care about that right now.
Mission complete.
We're going to federate with Oman. Skip 2 steps to the quest line. I'm not happy. What is all this purple stuff? Okay, alien assault ship. There's a second alien assault ship has launched for Earth. This one's going to arrive in 30th October 2035. So this one's going to arrive right after the other one. So they've launched a second assault ship. So Victor 6 is on its way. Very fast. Victor 6 is a Fading Constellation class destroyer. It's going to arrive on the 26th of May. We're not going to have a fleet ready to defend against it. At the moment, I'm going to try and take the Inner System snack. and then we're going to try and push out. But I need to get Earth orbit under control. Okay, repair bay has been researched. Let's get alien technology researching. This will be done by the 16th of July. I want to get that completed. I would like to take over Supercap research, though. I'm worried about Victor 6, which is going to hit Earth very soon. Okay, we've got a new turn. It appears there's some supporters in Bolivia. I'm not really looking at taking Bolivia over right now. Any level ups? No. Okay. And we haven't had any real changes in things over here.
Standing by.
Right, how long do we have until the other Caliphate nations can join us? So Iraq is in the Federation, but it can't join yet. And Syria can now federate. So Hard Python is going to set national policy here.
On my way to the capital.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get there yet. Fill the sky with 40mm. Paint gigantic 40mm on the side of your ship so you can scare the aliens away. What to do with Victor 6? I'm not sure what to do with Victor 6. I'm really scared of Victor 6. Actually, I really don't know what to do about it. I've noticed that this fleet, Hornier Jail, is still en route back to Crucible. So it's taking them weeks to make the transfer back to base before they can even start to repair. Which is not good. Echo 20... Oh, that's the wrecked ship, yeah. We'll just ignore that for the moment. I need to give that a name. It's a war memorial, right? Humanities Independence. No. Monument. I'll just call it Monument. Not Monument, though. Okay, just so I know what it is. It would be nice to advise China with Council High Command. I've got Council China being advised at the moment. I actually want to try something really quickly.
On my way to the capital.
Not the Caliphate. I want you to set national policy in China and just confirm something for me. Their engines just venting atmosphere and fuel going in the other direction.
Lending my expertise.
What is making this insane?
I will help them.
That's the transfer
I will help them.
for Hornier Jail. They're not going to reach the station until here. They're not going to be able to repair in time is what I think is going to happen. Victor 6 is about to make the intercept. Whatever happens next, I can't defend against it. We do have access to the Kiwi drive. And in Victor's fleet, Victor 6 completes transfer. What do we know about Victor 6? God, there's so much stuff in orbit of Earth, it's ridiculous. And too much of it is alien. Where's Victor 6? There it is. It's... no? I need to... I wish I could just click on Earth and see all the fleets that were orbiting it. That would be really handy, because I don't see it in orbit of Earth. There it is, Victor 6. Victor 6 is a fitting constellation class. It's only a destroyer, not a dreadnought. Who is the army to the west of Hard Python's location? I'll check that in a second. So there's a violet laser cannon, an orange laser battery, and a mag battery. If we get our fleet repaired, we might be able to take it. It's not a dreadnought, it is a destroyer. Army to the left of Hard Python. There is a Egyptian army here. Is that who you're talking about? Hard Python is here. Who's Hard Python's location? Yeah, there's no army to the west of him apart from this Egyptian army. I'm going to send these guys back home, actually. Because they're not doing anything where they are right now. Damn, this has been a wild stream.
Mission complete.
I get the feeling our layer defense is about to get a workout. I read that as violent laser cannon. I wish. Okay, I wondered if this was a thing I could do. So I could seek peace with the alien administration and end the war with them. Because I have nukes, they are going to accept that peace. I'm wondering if I actually want to do that, though. I think it's good to know that I can. but I would like to try and go to war with them. But I could also declare ask for peace now, build our armies up, and then come back at them when we're a little bit more powerful. I feel like it's cheesy. Like, it's really cheesy at this point to just arbitrarily end the war with them because I have a nuke. Like, I don't think that's really how the game should work. Once the alien administration is set up, I feel like you shouldn't really be able to negotiate with them like that. You're right, Crash Test. The only objective of finding the alien administration would be to stop them taking over the world. Eventually, what will happen is the servants will start flipping the countries they control to the control of the alien administration, and they will get to a state where I can't stop them. Pull an Uno reverse and bombard them back. I need to build some ships that can bombard. I can't do that yet. Demonicus has a good point. My armies are more advanced than theirs. I can check that really quickly, I believe. So if I go and have a look at my armies are at Information Age Stage 5. And if we have a look at their armies, if I just highlight one, they've all disappeared. Their armies are at Information Stage 4.3. So my armies are quite a lot more advanced than theirs. We also have a Japanese army in there, which is at Information Age 4.8, and an Australian army in there, which is at Information Age 4.4. So all of our armies are quite a bit more advanced than theirs. Yeah, that's where I kind of thinking about TRAM. It's Crash Test. It's less about the win condition for me, and it's more about just the game getting harder because they control more of the world. I think I'm not going to sue for peace right now. The other thing that I'm thinking about right now is we're sitting here with 7 armies on the border. Why don't I invade? If I send 4 armies in, they'll collapse these 2 on me, which is not good. I could send some armies in here, but they have 6 armies here. So they do have a lot more armies than me. Let's wait until we've got a couple more armies. I am about to pop another army in China. Well, the thing is, they have access to 10... They have access to 40 nukes, potentially. We have access to 4 nukes. That's the one thing we have to be very careful of. I'm going to hold for now, but I'm getting ready to attack them, I think.
Policy direction complete.
Federate with Syria. Okay, we're getting closer to forming more of the Caliphate. Compact Solid Core Fission Reactor 2 is almost available. It is available to research. Project Access, okay, they finally completed transfer. They're now beginning repairs. The aliens haven't done anything yet with their fleets. I'm just checking rates. So Project Access has contributed 789. And they're contributing 1,958. I think I need to go 3 in here to catch up and take over Super Caps. I do have an army in Kazakhstan. That's a good point. We could move that one down. The Kazakhstani army is also a very experienced army. It's been involved in a lot of warfare over the years. Let's deploy that down here. I could also move the Saudi Arabian armies over as well, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, that's the end of that turn. Alright, so it's kind of quiet. Okay, we need to defend Singapore, so we'll do that first. Let's get Hard Python to do that.
Securing our control.
You won't catch up, I don't
Reporting
think. Do be aware they can go into that big state above Tibet. Up here? No, Afghanistan. Where are you meaning? Crash Test. Are you meaning over here? Because I'm aware of that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, T-Ram. It's too quiet. What is that? What is that ship doing that's in orbit? Oh, it's doing Earth surveillance. This is a surveillance ship. I think we're going to attack this. I think we're going to attack this ship. I think I'm going to start telling the aliens they're not welcome in Earth orbit. Especially since the last one we didn't go to war. Oh no, we haven't fixed our estimate since 20th of June 2032. So this could be very advanced. I'm only at war with the alien nation at the moment, I believe. Yes, it is the alien admin versus all of my nations. The servants are not involved in this war. So if I do go in there, the humanity first, unless they get asked to join by me invading, I'm not sure if that will happen or not.
Initiating surveillance.
So I'll have 8 armies. I can come in from down here, and we've got a pathway through here. Because these are these all Russian? No, they're not all Russian. There was one Russian army here, and the rest are all alien armies. There's 5 alien armies there, behind the Russian army. Oh, so that's an atomic age army. Wild. I'm going to keep holding just for now. I really want to get our ships built before I do anything crazy. Get your influence up in Russia and crack it with your guys. Russia's not hard to crack compared to Indochina. The problem I've got next door is that the servants have had control of Russia for the entire game, and the last time I tried to crack it, I just couldn't get any influence movement in there at all. We could try next turn. I can send my best guy in there and see what he does. Also, thanks for joining the stream. You missed the greatest battle that space has ever seen earlier in this stream.
Lending my expertise.
Surveilling target area.
Offering counsel.
Making things safe for our people.
I think I'm definitely going to have to make that into a short, that battle. Okay. Should we try helping humanity first with their fight versus the... Yes, we probably should, T-Ram. You're right. Okay, there's another alien fleet has arrived. Victor 66 has just arrived in Earth orbit. This could be a fleet we need to watch out for. There's Victor 6. There's Victor... Okay, there's 2 Victors here. Victor 66 is a Stormwind class corvette, which we could definitely take out with 40mm. But is there another one here? Victor 69. That's the carrier. Yeah, Victor 70 is also here, which is a Luminous Meteor class destroyer, which is a mag cannon, a light mag battery, and a point defense laser turret. Okay. If you take over Russia, that's 8 or 10 more armies and 30 nukes. One problem with taking over Russia is I have absolutely no control points to spare. I use these armies to blockade alien nations from getting territories northwest of them. Yeah, the problem with doing that is it means invading... It means invading Russia, basically, or invading into Pakistan, which is controlled by the servants as well. And if I invade Pakistan, they are allied with Russia and America, which means I'm then at war with America and Russia. And I don't want to get into a war with America and Russia at the same time. And they are allied with each other in this game world. The servants don't control all of America, but they control enough of America that it's a problem. It's a very tricky situation. There's a big part of me that just wants to go loud and really push and try and actually destroy the alien nation before it grows. And there's a part of me that's worried that if I do, it gets stuck in mutually assured destruction, and I do not have the space-based economy to recover from that yet. That's my main concern. And I might just need to be talked into it, honestly. No, Demonicus, we can't. It would count as an invasion. So I have 8 armies here now. So humanity first have invaded Bangladesh, or are fighting in Bangladesh. Yeah, we're working on a bigger space fleet at the moment. I do have the army advantage, you're right, Crash Test. That might be a good idea, Shino, actually. We could do it pushing up unrest in America. I'd like to focus on Russia if we can take it. You need more coffee. Exactly, Sage 1. That's our main target, is taking Mercury right now. Yeah. That's a good point, actually. If we can mess up the USA... Okay, let's see what we can do against the USA next turn. And that might disrupt things enough. I do kind of like the idea of helping out humanity first, but I'm not involved in this war. And I can't just join the war. I have to be invited in. Which war is this? Russia-Bangladesh war. This is the war here. I'd have to become an ally of Bangladesh. And that's just not going to happen. Pulsar drives. And that's a new turn. Alright, let's see
Where
what
do you need me?
Blonde can do in America.
Where do you need me?
Let's do some unrest increasing in America. Okay, that's going to be really hard to do. With 128 ops, he's got a 16% chance of increasing unrest. That uses the command stat, though, which he doesn't have a very high command stat. I think Python has the highest command stat? No.
Acknowledged.
Groucho does.
Standing by for
Okay,
orders.
Groucho, what
Where
can
to?
you do in America?
Your orders?
Ready to go.
84% chance of increasing unrest. Or we could dump it down to 64 to 79%. It's just an invasion, yeah. Let's see what we can do to mess up America. Or we have a go at China, at Russia. But look at that. Russia's a much more secure nation. See you, Winterwolf. Thanks for hanging out. It's been great to see you. Let's push this up to let's give this a go at 73% chance.
We will bring it down.
Bring down America, she says. The American agent. Deep state is what she is.
What's the up?
How is our nations looking? No unrest at all, pretty much. And in terms of liking this, our loss is at 69%, which is pretty great. So everybody kind of loves us right now. Let's see what's going on in
Eyes up.
the alien nation.
Where to?
I'm going to surveil here again as well. After 3 coups, USO has 0 cohesion. Yeah,
Surveilling target area.
that should help us with the unrest. Okay. I noticed that this fleet is still repairing. Is Horny Jail ready? Yeah, Horny Jail is they're gonna be repairing until the 24th of July. So that's still quite a long time away. Okay, it's happened. Jeez, this game. Every time a disaster occurs, I think I managed to fix it. And then another incredibly insane situation occurs. Thailand, under the control of Humanity First, is launching a nuclear attack on its enemy in the Bangkok region. While the attack was limited to enemy targets in the region, it still caused significant damage to the local population and the civilian population. That is the first nuke. They do have a lot of cleaning to do in the Horny Jail. So our first nuke has just been launched. Big whelp. This region has been struck by 1 nuclear barrage. Regions damaged in this way suffer permanent loss of population growth due to radiation and contaminated food and water supplies. Humanity First launched first. To fight off the Americans and the Canadians and the Europeans. For Bangkok. You wanted to ask me how many alien armies are in the region north of Bangladesh. So that's here. There are 5 alien nation armies in this region and 1 Pakistani army. So there's 2, sorry, there's 1 Pakistani army, 1 Russian army, 3 alien nation armies. We could push in here with, say, 4 of our armies, no, maybe 5 of our armies, and see what happens. Hang on. Humanity First controls Thailand and launched nuke at Bangkok, which is the capital of Thailand. Yes, Humanity First indeed just shot itself in the face. They basically used their nuke before anyone else got their hands on it, is what they did. The classic nuclear power of Earth, Thailand. So I could send in a few of our armies here, and they blew up some alien invaders. Best way to play against Project X is get the nations with the most nukes, nuke the whole Earth, then leave. No need to look back because there's nothing to look at. I'm trying not to be evil Project Exodus this time. I'm trying to leave a decent Earth behind. That's kind of the way I'm role-playing it. I don't want to deploy all the armies. I want to deploy some of the armies. I could push into here and try and take Guwahati. The problem is they will react with these 6 armies, and I will get overwhelmed eventually. But I do have the technological advantage. You support sending in our armies to damage alien armies. Just in case it starts a thermonuclear war. I know we already made this joke this stream. I've also spelled beginning wrong. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, this should have solid snake. Right, we're invading the aliens. I'm sending in a bunch of armies. Not all of them, but I'm sending in 1. How do I click through my armies? 2. I could just use the army selector. 3. 4. I'm going to send 5 armies in. I heard nothing about... Oh, it's a mountainous region. It's true. It is a mountainous region. It has the little mountainous icon. So defenders do get a bonus. What about this region here, then? Also a mountainous. Also mountainous. Of course. Of course, it's never easy. I doubt the AoE's nuclear weapons unless their armies are in the AO. TRM? That may be a famous last quote. I'm deploying 5 armies. Let's see how that goes. We still have 4 armies in our area. We'll see what they can do.
Lending my expertise.
Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
Setting a
China
watch.
has deployed a new army. So that's great.
Eyes up.
New army built. We need that. Alien Fleet Victor 19 has made it into low Earth orbit. Earth orbit is suddenly getting very busy. It's another destroyer has arrived in Earth orbit. I feel like we may be in a little bit of trouble. Solar Core Fission Reactor 4 is now available to be researched, which gives a chance at Heavy Dumbo. Waiting for our armies to move in.
The revolution is coming.
Pandora Gatekeepers has arrived in Mercury orbit. And guess who beat us here? Bloody... Those assholes. The initiative are already here, but I'm going to deploy a station. So we're going to found a solar platform station in low Mercury orbit. Platform has been founded. We need to manage the stations. We need to give it a name. The Huachas, I'll check that in a second. When the Huachas get finished, I need to get a name for this station first of all. Station is a B. Is a B for base? No, I'm not going to use that one. It's clearly for a planet. This is the Ice Cube Memorial Station. Ice Cube Memorial Station. And this comes with a solar collector, a platform core, and a construction module. So we'll let those complete. They will be completed in the 21st of December. And then I can start building more stuff when they are ready. Okay. Our ships that are under construction will be available in 35 days for the first batch of ships. Another crash test classes in order on Mercury. Maybe it is. No. These are on Daedalus Shipyard. We're building these in high Earth orbit and low Earth orbit. Yeah, Ice Cube Station over Mercury is indeed a bizarre name. Alright. Back to Earth. Also, you build a shipyard on that station, it'll be like no one beat you there if you catch my meaning. Yes. Actually, I will lay down a shipyard on that station. That is a good idea. Ice Cube Station. I'm going to add a shipyard to it now. It's going to be a space dock for the moment. Okay. Okay, we are now at war. We have engaged the aliens in their base. 5 aliens versus 6. Appropriate music. Okay, they are just moving their armies over. We might have to deploy our armies in to support. Oh, I was really worried this was going to happen. I thought it would take more time. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . This is really, really, really bad. Oh. What if I put chat here? Maybe that will work. The alien administration has peacefully annexed Russia. So now they have... The whelps indeed never stop. That may have actually tanked their military, however. No, it hasn't. They're at 4.5. Okay, I was hoping that would have tanked their military. So now all of these armies are alien armies. Right after we invaded. Guys, can you get here, please? I don't know who you are, but I need you to get over here too. Okay, they're just deploying because they've just been created. I'm also going to send these guys in as well. Oh, this is impressively bad. This is a war for the end of the world now. Not a bad time to end the stream. It is coming up to that time. I would like to get our ships built, but we'll have to see how the next few minutes go. They're going to invade us. They're going to invade us from the north. They're going to just come powering into all of our into all of our territory. Oh, we're going to get pounded from behind. We were too cautious. Should have invaded earlier. Oh yeah, Russia has armies on their territory. They're moving towards China now. Yeah, they're moving towards Lhasa. They're going to get there in July of this month. Okay, that's the end of that turn. Oh no, I didn't mean to close whatever that was. I didn't mean to close that. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was that was on the screen there.
Standing by for orders.
What was that message on the screen? I don't know what that was. Where are those orbital bombardment ships? We didn't build them. Oh. Okay, first things first, I'm going to cancel this deployment. Can I not cancel the deployment? Cancel the deployment. You need to defend Lhasa. Okay. Priorities. You are on build army, only in China. Oh, it's to control the army. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hornier Jail is not back in action yet, I believe. They are still repairing and resupplying. All economy to build army and military. Yeah. The thing is, we can't use like Australia can't help. I can't deploy this army into the sea. Japan can't help. The Caliphate has to invade through Iran and Afghanistan in order to help. They can't actually do anything to help. It's all down to China and the armies that I've already deployed here. We're going to move the 71st Group Army here. We're going to give it a name. It needs to be something inspirational because this looks like the darkest timeline at the moment. It is lost in time and space. The 2nd Emu Brigade have arrived to save the day. Well, who is this army here? The 84th Group Army. They need a name as well. I think I need to restart the application because it's throwing an error. Army. This is the 1st Tank Army. The Peregrines. I don't know how good this looks for Earth, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, we are losing in this territory sector, so I need to reinforce. I have 2 armies moving in from here, so I'm going to send 1 army. Actually, I thought I cancelled all of these. Cancel upper. Oh, I don't think I cancelled all of them. Right, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave the 60th Armored Cavalry moving in, and the other ones will stay. We need to make China an army. We don't need to make China a better place. We need to make army. And since it's down to China, I want to turn the other nations' economy machines and just go full military in China. Ditch welfare, just knowledge, just everything. Yeah, I think you're right. We need to fully militarize China. Like, fully militarize. It doesn't matter if the country's destroyed if we're not here to take advantage of it at the end. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Direct invest can help, and we will be direct investing. I don't have that much to direct invest. I can put 16 in by the looks of it, which isn't going to be a ton, but the defensive war is better for us since we can repair our armies in our regions. Do we want to fall back then? I am advising China. Do we want to fall back into China? I think we do, because there's so much stuff coming for us. I think you're right, TRM. Let's move here back home. And let's tell you to cancel that operation. Okay, everybody's now moving home. We're going to move back into Lhasa. Lhasa is a mountainous region which gives us the defensive bonus. And we're going to defend here. Then we're going to have to deploy... It looks like these armies are moving... They're currently moving up to here. So we're going to have to be reacting. And we have to move some armies to defend up here as well. The other place that can help us right now is Kazakhstan. We can get Kazakhstan to build army. But they've got atomic age armies. I don't know how useful they're going to be. But we can at least do something there, right? So they are now on armies. The rest of the world's going to have to focus on economy for us. So let's tell them to stop building armies. And okay, they're already focused on economy. Let's tell you to okay, you're not building armies. You should stop building military. Actually, you do have a military deployed. That's fine. Japan, that's okay. And I think Singapore is 100% concentrating on money anyway. Let's tell them... Oh, Singapore is about to build an army, but I'm going to tell them to stop. And we'll focus on that. Okay. Guys, this is... I thought when we ended the last stream that things were looking bad. This is something else. We got one very lucky win. When we won against... This company has to be pumped. You couldn't plan this any better if you did it on purpose. Yeah. Look, we destroyed an alien dreadnought in orbit with 40 millimeters earlier. This isn't over by a long shot. Our next defense fleet will be online in the next few days. We've got more armies on the way. We have the troops to defend. It always gets silly action at the end of the stream. At least I'm being challenged. That is correct. We've got Mercury is on its way. Goal for this week is to plan out our Mercury deployments to make sure that we're doing the best we can in Mercury as soon as possible. And we need to look at our next ship designs as well. Just so we know, Russia has 18 armies. A lot of them are involved in wars all over the world. Actually, sorry, it's not Russia anymore. The alien administration has 18 armies total. China has 7 armies total. So we are outnumbered 2-1. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, we're going to have to build some ships that can do bombardment for sure. Sorry for that stream. 1 huge win and 7 disasters. I'm going to try and play this as a defensive war now, Crash Test, and see how long we can hold out for. If we're going to lose a country, I will nuke the alien administration before I lose the country. And that is the song to play me out, I think. Wow. This is one hell of a game. This is so much more interesting than the first playthrough I did. There's so much stuff going on. The fact that the aliens I was so worried about them doing this and then they just did it. We've got to be aware that every other nation the servants control will flip at some point. China outnumbered, yeah. Is peace proposition out of... I'm not sure, Alexander. I can't check until I do another... Actually, can I check from here? No, it doesn't tell me how good it is. It's probably going to happen. I probably could do it. Yeah, I'm quite happy to do planning on the Discord. If you want to get involved, there's a channel called The War Room. That is where we're doing our planning for this. Thank you all, everybody, for tuning in tonight. This has been a fun stream. But I do, unfortunately, have to get to bed. I have a day job, and if I stay up any later, I will be useless at that job. And then I won't earn any money, and then I won't be able to keep streaming. So I'm afraid I have to go. I'm going to try really hard to get more videos out this week. I'm really enjoying Star Sector. I hope that you are all having a great time. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for your time. It's been so much fun hanging out with you. And just remember that you're all awesome people. And it is always my greatest pleasure when you all show up and chat. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful morning, a wonderful night, wherever you are. I will see you in the next stream or the next video. For those of you still here, Thursday is Halloween, and I am starting Alan Wake 2 live on stream for the first time. I'm going into it blind. I can't wait. Come and join us for that if you are available. If not, have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you later. Ciao for now. See ya.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.